We are familiar with the story of Lazarus, the poor sick beggar who found eternal happiness in heaven, while the rich, self-indulgent man who wanted for nothing went to hell. On one hand, this is a parable that should teach us to share what we have with those less fortunate. It is a perfect example of what Jesus said in Matthew, the reason, by Jesus' standards, that separates the saved sheep from the damned goats at the end of time. It is the corporal works of mercy, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, give shelter to the homeless, visiting the sick, etc. This parable is also a reminder that there are two types of sin. There are sins of commission, when we actually do something contrary to the commandments, but there are also sins of omission, when we fail to do the right thing. The rich man did not have Lazarus removed from his gate, did not object to his eating his leftover scraps, didn't kick him when he passed by him, or wasn't cruel to him. His sin was that of omission, because he failed to even see or acknowledge Lazarus' presence. He obviously had no sympathy or empathy for him. It was as if Lazarus was just a rock in the landscape and not noteworthy. Because of where we live, we don't have very much direct contact with those in need, the homeless, the refugees, or immigrants, so we can't help them directly. But we should know and acknowledge that they exist and that there are millions of people in real need, not only in our country, but around the world. We can donate to many organizations whose mission is to help the less fortunate with their needs, but these organizations need resources to do so. Please remember that almsgiving is one of the 3 focal points of Lent, along with prayer and fasting. The rich man was not condemned for what he did wrong. He was condemned for what he did not do.